Hello and welcome to episode 4 of this Let's Play series. We're playing City Skylines. And in the last episode we didn't do much except trying to build a highway interchange roundabout thing that in the middle industrial complex, and it didn't work out very well because there's just too many things in the middle and we couldn't actually build it because we had to move street and there's things in the way. So I decided that I would go ahead and create a interchange itself outside of the game and then import it in. So to do that, you go to the editors here and go to the asset editor and create a new one. You can pick a theme. I think the theme only affects the type of trees and things you can plant. So I would just use temperate for now. I don't think it makes much difference when we. Ah, there you go. Cumbersome to build intersection. Build one in assets editor and use them in the game. So that's what we're trying to do. Now, I actually tried this before, and I end up making a horrible mess of it. So we'll try it again. The last time I built it, it was just too small, and I had a hard time putting entry and exit ramps. Anyway, so let's go ahead and pick the intersection type and continue. So to get this, we have a nice and empty is like 6.5, or just about 6 blocks by 6 block. The trick here is to find a center point so we can build around it, and I do that by just building vertical horizontal lines until they meet in the middle, and I already did that. So I'll go ahead and load that up, and there you go. I have one called center block, and this is what I designed before the bat circle here, and it was just too small, didn't quite flow right. So go ahead and load this up. So now we have a nice and easy thing in the middle here. So what I want to do is to just start building the road, and to build the circle I think we'll build it too high. So we have a highway that goes straight on the bottom level, and then we have one highway that goes this high, and then we have the center circle going this high. And I think I'll make it too um, large this time. That may be too large. So first thing first, we need to. So this is 1 block. This is 1.5 block. We can try 1.5 block first, and then if it doesn't work, then we'll try 2 block. So this is 1.5 block. There. We'll come in 1.5 block right in the middle. So let's rotate so we can see a little bit better. There we go. And come out 1.5 block. There. Rotate 1.5 block. There. This is definitely a lot roomier than before. 1.5 block. Now let's rotate a little bit so I can see better. 1.5 block. 1.5 block. And we'll meet it right there. There you go. So we have a nice circle. Let's go ahead and remove the thing in the middle. Now we'll upgrade this into a highway. So let's do that now. And let's just make highway with the sound barrier. I think the help text is the same. Well, let's just build it with the regular highway first, and then in game we can upgrade it to the one with noise barrier later. So we are going to have these things go counterclockwise because our traffic flow on the right. It doesn't really matter since it's a circle, but I think it's just more natural to have things going counterclockwise if you are driving on the right. And let me tell you, the first time because I live in the US and I drive on the right normally, the first time when I went to a country that drive on the left, I went to Australia. That was an experience to just drive on the other side of the road. Alright, so we have all these things nice and defined. The center points are right here for all of our stuff, so we can actually go ahead and remove all this in the middle now. So let's go and do that. And I'm curious as to whether or not building and removing things jack up the cost of the asset. I think they do, but I'm not sure. So we'll build a highway, a straight highway in on the ground floor, and we'll build it, say, two grid square from the support, so here, and let's rotate it to the other side so that we can place it on the same. So that's one grid square out. This is two grid square out right there. The reason I do that is because that allows me to build things from there without having it interfere with the highway above. Okay, and we'll do the same highway over here. That's one layer up, so that's one square out. Right, so that's one square. This is two square out. Put it here, rotate it through, and we'll stop in the middle here first, because otherwise it's difficult to get the support to line up correctly. That's one square. This is two square out. We'll do the exact same thing over here. Let's rotate it a little bit so we can see better. So rotate this way a little bit. Go back down. So this is two square out. As you can probably imagine, I did this. I spent a lot of time doing this the last episode, and I wish I can say that it's funny, but it's not, because I end up spending a lot of time on it. So I think that's pretty straight. We don't want it to connect. Just come out here. There we go. So now we have a highway in the middle, two highways joined by a big circle on top. Now the trick here is to build the entry and exit ramps. So see, I can just build them right at that level. I think I can, but we'll just have to find out. The reason I do that is so that it snaps in, because without something like that, it does not snap. have a nice ramp right there. Do the same over here. And let's see if we can do it there. The reason I do that instead of I want to upgrade, and the point is I want to reverse the direction, but of course I can't. Okay, so let's see if we can build it from here down then. And we could. I don't know why we couldn't before. And then we'll go ahead and erase this thing in the middle. Then we'll do the same on the other side. Build a road across right here. Take this, bring it up to right there. Then grab this here, bring it down right there. The road in the middle. So now we have one full set going in and out of the circle for the lower highways. Now the trick is going to be this middle one, I think. So again, we'll build something over here so that we have a reference point. And it already looks like it's not going to work, except that it does. So we'll go here, straight down there. Those. Oh, not what I meant to do. I think I might be been a little overzealous with that bulldozing over there. Here, but we can fix that. This go right there. That go right there. Then let's bulldoze that one, please. There you go. Let's build a highway again. We'll go 2 up just like before. Connect just like that. Okay. That is our interchange. So we can go from any of these road. Let's go ahead and go bring this down to the ground level. What did I just do? I hit a key. Maybe I did this? No. I don't know. Not sure which key I hit, but it bring up like a underground level thing. Alright, so if you go from this direction, you can come up here. That'll go in the circle. From the circle, you can come back down this way if you wish, or you can go around back down over there. You can go down that way, or you can go all the way around and down this way. So so this will work. So let's take a couple snapshot of the thing. Something like that. Thumbnail, zoom out a little bit. Now a little bit more. Snapshot. Not sure what the info shot tool does. We'll take a snapshot anyway. Okay. So that was 15 minutes to build this thing. And let's go ahead and save it. So this thing is highway roundabout. We'll call that, make sure we have the right asset block. Nah, elevated. I'm not sure what this is, but we'll make sure it, maybe it's a file name. So we'll make sure it's the same name as the asset, and we'll save it. Okay. And let's quit back to the main menu. Okay, and go to the content manager, to our asset. Make sure that we have that enabled. So we do not need the center block to be enabled. Oh, this one is the wrong icon. Let's try that again. Make sure we have the right icon. Sorry. Temperate. And some of the tooltips are really neat, or tips and tricks, I guess. They're really neat. Okay, let's load this one up. Then we save the asset. Oh, that's what I need to do. There you go. Yes, definitely override it. And quit. Main menu. Probably costs like a bazillion SimCity bucks to use that particular interchange. Okay, so that is enable. Let's just close that out. Let's continue our game. Funky interchange, and then let's see if we can just plop this one in instead. And it takes a few seconds to load. Usually I would load the game first before recording, but in this case I figure I might as well just load the game in. Okay, so it's paused, it's raining, and this is our town over here. We're trying to build this thing, and then we have this monstrosity that we designed over here. So on the road we should now have our fancy interchange over here. There you go. And we can actually build it, and it would actually line up with all these things that we like. Destroy some of those things. Okay. And it costs 44,000 Spacebug. Spacebug. And bulldoze this then. Every time we bulldoze something, we get a little bit of money back, so it's not all lost. We don't get as much as we put in building it. Okay, let's try this thing now. So we would have to go ahead and bulldoze the existing highway in order to put this one in. We'll build it somewhere around here so that it won't affect the power line. Okay. So let's get bulldozing. That is too close to the power line, so right here's sound good. And then this is our outgoing, so let's go ahead and fix that to there. Fix that to there. To there. There we go. Shiny new interchange. Let's let the game go and see what happens. Of course, the interchange is less than useful at the moment because a highway is not going anywhere. You actually need to build the highway all around all the stuff before it can become useful. Right now, they can use that to turn around before they get to bad new bears over here. So the idea is that these will go all around the city, unless we want to make something that go like wonky around this, and have the interchange over there. I don't know. We just spent like half our money doing that. There is a okay. That's just a something to say that there is unconnected stuff in this whole interchange. That's fine. So this interchange is much bigger than that, and uglier as well. Oh, look, there's a car on top. Not sure where it's going, but it's on top. Driving around and around and around. I think it was just trying to turn around and go back to the city. So yeah, that is the highway. Now the question is, how do we tie it into the city? And I think I'll probably have to wait. I'll wait until the next episode to do that, because I don't want to start doing this here and run this to a really long episode. I mean, I have already spent a lot of time recording both the previous version of the interchange and then discard it, and then building this. So I'd rather do something more productive with the thing instead of trying to do this on video. So I will try offline a couple ideas and then If that works, I will go ahead and record how I go about doing it. This way, we don't spend another episode or two building failed highways. Even though this is probably the most interesting aspect of the game for me, which is to design these ungodly creation that may or may not help traffic. And certainly with this design, you can have a lot of rubberneckings going on, since you can clearly have view of all sort of possible accident or gridlocks or that from these elevated highways. So there's that. So let's call it an episode here, and hopefully you enjoyed the this new highway route bound asset. If you do, let me know. If you think it's useful, let me know. I can probably publish it on Steam Workshop as well, and then you can use that yourself. Oh, and one thing that I'm glad that we didn't do, I didn't use the sound barrier, because I wouldn't have been able to build this interchange, because that has not been enabled yet. But again, we can always just upgrade that by when that's available. Just upgrade all these to highway with sound barrier. So I'll leave it here. Thank you again for watching, and leave a comment about what you think of this thing, and how you think I should use it for our town. Because after doing this, it just given how big it is, I feel like I really should put, like, I don't know, 4 of them or something, like, all around the perimeter of the city, and just use it everywhere, since we already put a lot of time into it. Yeah. So let me know. Just leave a comment, and one way or the other, if you like it, if you hate it, if you despise it, and or if you think that I should use something simple like these pre-built interchange, some of these hot fly over and stuff. So anyway, let's just leave it here before I go on for another 5 minutes about this stuff. Thank you again for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.